it's Nick. Welcome to Explore Elementary. This is my journey to becoming an elementary school teacher in the state of Michigan, and I'll dive into kind of how I'm getting my certification, how I'm studying for the test, and a lot more further in this video, but I just want to let you know what we're going to talk about today. And it's just kind of like an introduction to what is Explore Elementary, why did I pick that name, what does that mean to me, who the heck am I? What is alternative certification, and what I'm using to study for my test. So it's kind of like a power-packed video, but hopefully those of you who are seeking alternative certification can help find this a little bit useful. You know what I'm saying? So first off, who am I? My name is Nick. I live in Michigan. My education background is that I have a bachelor's degree in communications, and I will be finishing up my master's degree this coming fall in communications as well. My original intent when I started college was to be an elementary teacher, and then I got distracted by life. Came back to school to finish my bachelor's degree and decided to go for communications. And then when I started my master's program, my intent was to become a professor of communications. But then I started working at elementary school and realized that that's where my passion is. My passion is to work with children because I truly believe that children are our future. And it just excites me to see that light bulb go off in their head and be excited about learning and being jazzed about being at school, because I totally see myself in them. As a kid, my mom used to get so mad at me because beginning of August, when I started seeing the school supplies out in like Target and stuff, I would get really annoying. I'd be like, can we go school supply shopping? Can we go school supply shopping? And my mom would be like, I'm not ready for summer to be over. Well, now in retrospect, she probably was ready, because just want to ship those kids off to school. But so anyhoodle, there we are. I get derailed a lot, but so with all of that, I'm seeking alternative certification, which means that I have to take a different route to getting that teaching license. So I'm going through Teachers of Tomorrow, Michigan Teachers of Tomorrow to be exact, because they operate in many different states. So essentially I need to take the MTTC on my own. And I'm using 240tutoring.com to work on that. It's a completely comprehensive program, and I really believe that it is preparing me very well for the exam. So I'm taking that, I'm doing that tutoring. My exam is on July 27th, so light a prayer candle then. Hopefully, we got this. Then I have to take their online work. So it's self-paced, so you can do it at your own pace. But it's about 90 hours of online coursework regarding like pedagogy and like methods types courses as it relates to education. So once you complete your teacher certification test and you pass it, you have to be CPR first aid certified they give you like a list of things you can go. And then, what's the last thing? Oh, you have to finish their coursework online. Then you can apply for an interim teaching certificate or teaching license, one of those two. And then you have to teach for 3 years under their supervision. The first year is considered your internship year, and then the 2 additional years are just under their supervision. And then that's when you can be nominated or gifted to the state for a standard teaching license, and then you're just on your own. But what I love most about this program is that for those first 3 years, you're applying for jobs on your own, and you're being hired as a salaried teacher with all the teacher benefits. If you decide to join the union, you get all of those benefits as well. So it's nothing different when it comes to that. It's not like you're being hired in as like an intern teacher or an assistant teacher. Like, you're literally the classroom teacher. It's kind of like a Teach for America type concept, only I feel like it prepares you a little bit better. And then once you're after those 3 years, you have your standard teaching license like every other teacher. So I'm very pumped about it. I'm excited about it, especially because this fall I have 2 long-term substitute positions already lined up. Last year I worked in an elementary school as a special ed aide. So I was able to create a lot of connections within the elementary school, and actually 3 teachers are pregnant this coming year, or are currently pregnant, I guess, but are having their babies this coming year. So I will be covering 2 of their maternity leaves. So that'll take me from like the beginning of the school year all the way through spring break. So I'm super pumped about that. I'm more comfortable with that, even if I am able to apply for teaching positions. I'd rather, you know, work a whole year in like a long-term sub position and subbing, just to get a better grasp of it. And then I feel like the following school year I will be good to go, you know? Any hoodle. Sorry, that's a lot coming at you. That's a lot coming at you. This has been a power-packed 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But the last thing I wanted to kind of mention or talk about is kind of what Explore Elementary means. What that means to me is I feel like it aligns a lot with, like, education and exploration are kind of intertwined. When you think of like a hike, you think of traveling uphill, something that seems hard or tough when you're at the bottom, but as you go higher and higher and higher, it becomes easier as you gain knowledge and you understand the concept of hiking up that mountain a little bit further. Along the way, you'll need things to help you out, like water and snacks, and that's kind of what the teacher is there to provide you along this educational journey. It's kind of the supplemental instruction, the help that you need to reach the top. And that exploring is never done, and neither is education. You can always gain more education, and knowledge is power, and that we see in hiking as well. And that with a can-do attitude, like literally everything is possible. So that's kind of the idea behind Explore Elementary. Obviously, I already have an idea of what my classroom will look like. Like, I'm thinking like a tent, like a pillow, fire pit, camping decorations. This will totally be in my classroom. That's the vibe I'm going for. It's a mood, it's a vibe. Anyway, now that I've absolutely talked your ear off, I'm happy that you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have a lot of like teacher, like classroom hauls, maybe things that I've already purchased, just a lot of fun stuff. Maybe I'll start showing my classroom library, the first installment, and as I get books, I'll do hauls. I don't know. I'm new to this, and I'm excited about it. I'm just jazzed to be here. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Explore Elementary. But until next time, I leave you with this teaching quote, and that is that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. By Nelson Mandela. Sorry, I had to read it and speak to you. I promise you the production quality will get better. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. See you later.